What in the actual...
What's going on? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host Rough Wizard, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having or have had a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be covering some bumper cars. Today we're going to be looking at GT7 Daily Race C, and Polyphony woke up and they chose violence. This one has a lot of action right from the beginning, so we're going to jump straight into the race and we'll cover the details early on. As mentioned, this is Daily Race C, and we've got a decent qualifying before this, so we're starting the race in P4. But before we get into the action, let's go over the race details. We are at the Daytona International Speedway on the road course. We are in Group 1 cars with racing medium tyres. There is no mandatory pit stop, however, look at that tyre wear 6 times, so we're gonna have to stop if we want any chance of having a decent finish in this one.
First corner, expect carnage. Okay, as long as we stay on the track, that's what matters.
Looking at it again, I mean, we expected carnage, but we didn't expect to be the one who made the mistake completely unforced, went wide onto the grass. Luckily, didn't make contact.
It's not been the perfect opening lap, but could have gone a lot worse.
So we've got through the trickiest part of lap 1, and yes, we've lost a couple of places, but as we come onto the back straight, we are still with the front pack, and that is the most important thing right now if we want any chance of having a top 5 finish.
Can avoid going into the back of anyone. Not good. Not good. I followed the car in front. We all got penalties. I could have been right on for one here if I didn't do that. Alright, I'm going to pull out early, let the car in front, take this one. Car behind did not get the memo. Oh, car behind. You pushed me onto the grass.
Alright, so there's a little bit of a lot going on here. Most importantly, landing 13, I apologise, you did not come anywhere near touching me. This is completely on me. However, if we take a second look at this, it's hard to tell, but there's a slight glitch that happens that shifts my car to the right. And that's what I feel, thinking I got the touch.
Oh, we were in a chance of being with the front pack in this race.
Sanj, what a lad. Thanks for the bump, mate. So it's lap 2, we've dropped another couple of positions, and we only have ourselves to blame for this. I've put myself in this situation, and it's starting to dawn on me. The top 5 finish that I wanted is maybe going to be out of reach here.
So now, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to catch any top 5 positions now, but we can still go for it. We can still try. What in the actual...
Alright Sanj, calm down. I know I said that I like to bump, but this is a bit much.
Onward we go.
I told you there was a lot that happens at the beginning of the race. Gaz M just took too much speed into this one, got himself onto the grass, tried to floor it out of there, and ended up spinning.
I can't gonna lie, it's sat in the back of my mind now. If that car gets anywhere near me, are they just gonna slam into the side of me or something? It's definitely affecting the lines that I'm taking going through corners. I need to get it out of my mind and just crack on.
As you heard there, the contact on the past lap did make me slightly tentative going through this one, but I need to shake it off and just crack on with this race.
Do you know that I'm there? Alright, I'm going to back out. Survive for another lap. Most important thing in that situation. As long as I keep racing fairly, hopefully they'll race me fairly, and we can have a good race going into the end of this. Not good. That'll be a penalty. And I've dropped off the back. And I'm dropping into the pack behind. Oh, it's just one car, not a pack. I wanted a better finish than last race. We got P8 last race. I've just made it a lot harder on myself.
I want to take this opportunity just to remind you at the end of the video we're going to be looking at the Rough Wizard Daily Race Awards, where of course we're going to be taking a look for the best overtake, the best livery, and unfortunately the most unlucky moment. Stick around to the end to find out who wins those awards.
I think I'm officially in the slip. It's good news. Now I wonder what others' pit strategy is. Are they going to pit? If so, what lap? I intend to pit.
I just want to take a moment here to point out the fact that my last lap of 1:34.3 is 0.2 faster than my qualifying lap. So it looks like there's a bit of contact here between Lopez and Bonner Sinclair, which meant Lopez got a slow exit on the turn that allowed me to get on the outside and take that position.
Ah, last thing we needed.
And then I gave it right back.
We put ourselves in the fight and then drop the ball. Now 2.5 seconds back with a penalty. I think I might pit. Serve that penalty. Let's pit. I think he got thrown off by me there.
Yeah, Albie definitely wasn't prepared to see me coming out the pit lane there. I think it completely threw them off and sent them into Narnia.
I was 3 seconds off the back and had a penalty. So just being in a race with these cars, good decision. P7 did a beautiful job for me there. Held up P8 through the bus stop. And P8 is still on the back. And it looks like P7 is fighting when this is not their race. It's really helping me out.
So now with the pit stop out the way and the front runners behind us also with their pit stops out the way, we're starting to settle into what is going to be our race. It looks like it's us against Lopez. Taking another look at this one, Lopez, you can tell, did try to avoid all contact, but Sanj made it quite difficult on them, and unfortunately, they did touch. But it did mean that we got in front of Lopez for now.
Wasn't perfectly clean, but I'm alright with that. I think that was a fair racing incident.
So here's a good example of the glitch I was talking about earlier that affected me. You can see here that Sanj shifts to the left, and that's why we make contact.
Now the question is, how does Sanj race through here? Carrying a bit more speed, going to brake a touch earlier. And I knew that was going to happen as well. I bet not get a penalty for that. Because I got punted. Oh, I got the penalty for that.
So I definitely saw this coming, but this is the third time Sanj has now gone into the back of me, second time through the bus stop.
Alright, Sanj, I want your spot. And there's no way you've pitted, so your tyres are not pretty. That much I know. Sanj just... Oh, whoa, hold on, this is Lopez, not Sanj. I'm racing the complete wrong person here. Okay, no, this is a legitimate race now. Lopez has pitted, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know how I made that mistake. It's on the timing tower, it's above their car. I should have seen it was Lopez. But anyway, we're coming to the end of lap 11. We're going to have 4 laps left, and Lopez is our race.
Getting greedy. Need to have patience. If I want to put Lopez under pressure, I need better middle sectors than that.
So the most important thing you have to understand about this race is if you want to gain a position in the very last lap, you need to be in the slipstream of the car in front. You need to be within about half a second, and if you're right in that sweet spot, you might just nip them at the finish line. And at this point, that's all that's on my mind.
Okay, we're within a second. We've got 3 laps to get this done.
At this point, I'm starting to really focus because I can just see Lopez right in front of me. To be fair to Lopez, they're doing an amazing job at keeping me at arm's distance, but I can just feel that P6 in my grasp and I really want it.
Oh, that was an opportunity. Why? Putting your car intentionally in a place so that I can't pass when I'm going faster is just... I don't like it when people race like that.
I'm going to give Lopez the benefit of the doubt here. Watching it back, I'm not 100% sure it's intentional. It doesn't look great on them, but at the same time, there was an opportunity for me to switch back and go on the other side. I missed that opportunity, and I need to learn from it.
Let's see what we can do. We've still got a lap and a bit to go. I need to be closer than that on the last lap if I want any chance of getting this P6.
So it all comes down to this. We're within that sweet half a second spot, and it's the final lap. Let's see if we can hold on to it and do some damage across the finish line. I know it's the final lap and we're in an intense battle right here, but I've got to give a shout out to the new here. They're having an absolute mare. However, they are not quitting the race. They're cracking on and trying to get through this. It's the only way you're going to improve.
We just lap someone. Synchronized spins there. Ah, missed opportunities. I still want it. It's still possible. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'm a bit close. Oh, I rev too high. I rev too much. What can we do? What can we do? Are we close enough? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Oh, oh, fair enough. Fair enough. P7 it is.
And there we have it. I tell you what, for my first experience of Group 1 cars, I quite enjoyed that. Now, of course, the race didn't go to plan. There were mistakes that I made, there were mistakes that others made, but it was a lot of fun, and you have to really grab control of those cars, and it's something that I'm enjoying the challenge of. But now we've covered the race, it's time for my favorite part, the Rough Wizard Daily Race Awards. As usual, we're going to kick it off with the best to overtake. So the first nominee this week is Sirius 666. With this one, spying the two cars in front, looking for a podium spot, Sirius was very patient going through T1, took the outside line, kept the traction, and got the job done. And our second nominee is Gordsky. Understanding that lap 1 was going to be chaos, they had already seen someone shoot off into Narnia and saw the car in front was a bit hesitant because of it, so they took the inside line, went slow around the corner, and went from P11 to P9. And our third and final nominee is Bono Sinclair. Now, after a crazy bus stop chicane that they had to navigate, you can see the ghost car coming out, and they saw this tiny little gap on the outside. I wouldn't have gone for it, but they took the unconventional line, squeezed through, and managed to hold onto the place down the straight. And the winner for best overtake is... it's Sirius. Well done, Sirius. This was a great move. Anytime you can jump up into a podium spot halfway through the race by being patient and calculated, you've got to get rewarded for that. And next up in the awards, we're going to look at the best livery. Our first nominee for this one, you've already seen them, is Sirius 666. With this livery, it's the nice light camo on the top and then the striking black and yellow in the bottom half. I'm not sure if this is a nod to anything, but it was definitely a good livery that stood out on the grid. And our second nominee is the new. This one is the not so classic Martini. Last week we saw the classic Martini, but this one is definitely more racy. I like the way it's been applied on this car. This isn't a real car, it's a concept car, so to apply it to this is definitely not an easy challenge, but it's been pulled off well here. And then our final nominee, slightly controversial, is Miller. And the reason it's controversial is because this is not a custom livery. This is the default livery for the car, however, they did not choose the meta for their car. They chose a car that no one else was driving, so they're the only one on the grid with this livery, and it's striking, it's classic, it's got great history. Of course, this is the classic renowned livery for the Mazda 787B, the winner of the 1991 24 Hours of Le Mans. And the winner for the best livery is... It's a first on the channel. We've got a double winner, it's Sirius 666. Well done, Sirius, you got 2 awards today. You probably don't want to make it a hat trick, considering the next award is the most unlucky moment. Now, as usual, there are no nominees for this award, we just go straight to the winner. I nearly had an honorary mention, but once I reviewed the tape, nothing came close to this. So unfortunately, the winner of the most unlucky moment is Landon 13. I mean, look, Landon, you already got unlucky with contact with me. I hold my hand up and apologize for that. But this is nothing compared to what GT7 had out for you. You came out the turn looking to go down the back straight and catch some speed, and GT7 decided you were entering the Matrix. Now, this race definitely had some glitches at different points, as we've seen in the coverage. However, this was next level. I don't know why this was happening, but touche, well done for not quitting from the race. I applaud you for that. Unfortunately, it does mean that you're walking away with today's most unlucky moment. But at least we saw it, it got recognized. We understand why you finished so far down, don't worry about it. So that's a wrap on today's video, we're all done. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Would you have picked different winners for the awards? If you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you want to see more in the future, subscribe. And if you want to stick around for a little bit longer, I've got a couple of videos here for you to choose from. I don't mind what you pick, either one's good with me. See you next time, I'm out.